Good afternoon and welcome to my Courier vlog for Friday the 4th of July. I hope everybody is well. I promised on a few videos I'm going to talk about London, so that's what I'm going to do very briefly. I could honestly talk about London all night, but we'll keep it down to a few minutes. Now, what I'm going to say, this is how I price my jobs to London. It's not for how you have to price your jobs to London. I would never preach to anybody about what you charge and what you should charge. This is just purely how I work it out. So for me, London is anything within the M25, and then I split London into three bits. I've got the outer area, which is areas like Enfield, Uxbridge, round to Epsom, Croydon, Orpington, Romford, those sort of areas, and I treat them exactly as I would any other town in the country. I'm looking for £1 a mile for a small wheelbase job and £1.20 hopefully for a medium wheelbase, long wheelbase, maybe 110. Just depends on how the market is and time of year. I then got inner London, so that for me is areas like Islington North 1, Camden North West 1, Paddington West 2, Chelsea South West 3, Kennington South East 11, Greenwich South East 10, Mile End E2, etc. Those will be the same mileage rate, but I would charge £20 extra for the time it takes, extra time it takes to get into those areas and get out of those areas. Then I've got what I would call central London. So that's the postcodes E1, SE1, the City of London, which is EC1, EC2, EC3, EC4, Bloomsbury, which is WC1, Covent Garden, WC2, Central, which is West 1, and South West 1, which is the sort of Victoria, St James's area. For those, I would charge the mileage, plus the £20, plus the £15 congestion charge, and on top of that, £10 for parking. Now, to explain that, if you're a tradesman, plumber, carpenter, and you've been asked to go and work in central London, you will charge your day rate plus probably £100 to cover congestion charge and parking. Hopefully your client has got parking, so you wouldn't need to charge that bit of it, but if you haven't, parking in London for the day is going to cost you 60-70 quid. You might want to take a chance, leave it on a yellow line, leave it on a residence bay. If you don't get a ticket, happy days, you're £100 better or £80 better off. For us as couriers, we're only in and out, so again, hopefully you've got a loading bay, a loading area. You may be on a yellow line that you can stop for 5, 10, 15 minutes while you get unloaded. You might be able to find the loading bay, but if you can't and you're worried about taking a chance, that £10 will cover you while you park somewhere, especially if you've got to deliver a couple of boxes, say to a shop, and it's down a mews or it's down an alleyway or it's in a shopping area. So that's what I get. If you manage to find parking without having to pay, fantastic, you've got an extra tenner. And if you've gone into central London, you probably deserve that. A couple of other things, again, not teaching anyone how to suck eggs. Virtually every box junction in central London and inner London is on camera. Go into it, apart from turning right, you're going to get a ticket. A lot of the streets won't have traffic wardens on it, but they will have cameras watching the areas where predominantly people will take a chance and park on double yellow lines. And the other thing is the Royal Parks. Google Maps certainly will take you through the Royal Parks. That's Hyde Park, Regent's Park and the Mall and Constitution Hill. They are all banned for commercial vehicles. Back in the day there was Parks Police and they would gladly give you a ticket. The Parks Police is no more, but the Metropolitan Police, who it now comes under, will do purges, and if they catch you in the park, no excuses unless you're delivering in there and got proof of delivering in there, you will get a ticket. All right. Any questions about London, please put in the comments and I'll happily answer it. So on to the day, Friday the 4th. Yesterday, you may remember if you've watched it, I was delayed delivering down to Bexhill, and I said when I was leaving Bexhill at 4 o'clock, I had to drive home 120 miles empty, 3.5 hours. You'll be delighted to know that 120 miles took me just literally 2 minutes under 6 hours. I got home at 10 o'clock last night, so happy days all around. While I was sitting in the traffic yesterday, I was looking for jobs. There was no way I was going to risk going back towards Kent or Sussex and through the Dartford Bridge. And I managed to find a job that I've actually done 3 times before. It seems to be a regular Friday job, and that's from Colchester, small van job. It's 2 Euro pallets to collect at 8:30 in the morning, and it goes to just outside Oakham, LE15 postcode I think it is, which obviously you think is Leicester, but it's nowhere near Leicester. It's about 30 minutes away. So I've done this job before, 107 miles, and I've done it for £100 in the past, and I quoted £100 again. I really like this job, excuse me, because we do courier driving, because we like driving, and once you've got that 5 minutes out of Colchester onto the A12, it's A12, A14, A1, A47, and the delivery point is literally 30 seconds off the A47, so it's a really nice job. Just over 100 miles, and I left at 10 to 9, and I was empty by 11:15, so it's a lovely job. Then I'm trying to find something to come back. I'm never going to go north or west on a Friday at 11:15, and I put some bids, a lot of jobs from Leicester going down into central London. Wasn't really interested in those. Put a few bids on jobs from Peterborough and Stamford, and I did bid on a couple of jobs from Leicester, but nothing came up. So an hour and 15 minutes later at 12:30, I'm starting to get a little bit of squeaky bum time. I need something, so I might have to bite my lip and go back into London, or go into central London. Luckily a job did come up from Kettering, 127 miles to Southend-on-Sea, which is perfect for me, back to Essex. Still an hour from home, but I'm in Essex on a Friday, so that will do. Price wise, again, it's always difficult, isn't it? Ideally I'd want £140 for that long wheelbase job. I put 120 in the quote button, and then just before I press submit, I changed it to 110. I really needed that job. That would have taken me over budget for the day anyway, or over target for the day, so that's what I did, and I got that job. So it's a collection at 1 o'clock, which I did, and it's all been delivered to Southend by 4:30. So 2 jobs, one for 100 and one for 110. 210 for the day. As I've explained, my target 175 to 200, so I'm happy. One thing I just wanted to elaborate on, the pickup from Kettering was an IBC, one IBC weighing a tonne. I'm not a fan of IBCs. When I was a transport manager back in the day, 40 odd years ago, as far as I remember from my CPC, IBCs have to be double strapped. Doesn't matter whether it's on a box trailer, a curtain sider, or a van. That was a requirement. Please, if you've done your CPC over the last 40 years, you can enlighten me as to whether that's still correct or not. Anyway, mine went on the back. It was double strapped, and some bungee ropes as well to try and help, but it was all secure. I was quite happy it was safe and good to transport. And it was a 2-van job, and I loaded, and the other guy was there getting loaded, and he put his IBC right through the side door up against the bulkhead. His van nearly disintegrated into a V shape with the weight, and I did try to educate him, or say to him that I think your front axle is going to be overweight and it looks a bit dangerous. Let's put this nicely, English wasn't his first language, and he said to me, I've only got one strap. Then when he went to try and strap, he couldn't, because the IBC was so far over against the far side, he couldn't get his strap in. So anyway, he just slammed the side door shut, and off he went on his merrily way, 120 odd miles with a IBC in weighing a tonne that was not strapped. But there you go, what can you do? Anyway, that's it for the week. Hope everybody's good. Hope you've had a good week and enjoy your weekend. Monday, I'm not sure what's happening. I've got a plumber coming in to service our boiler on Monday morning, so there may be a video Monday evening, there may not. But have a great weekend, all the best. Thanks, Paul.